Welcome to Summarize Science. When you look at a photo of an object, your brain instantly fills in the gaps, imagining its full 3D shape and the angle it was taken from. For computers, this has been an incredibly difficult task, but a new paper introduces a system that gets remarkably close to this human ability. It's called CUPID, and it's a groundbreaking AI that can generate a complete, high-fidelity 3D model of an object from just a single 2D image. As you can see from these examples, you give it one picture and it doesn't just build a 3D model, it also figures out the exact camera position and angle relative to the object. This is called pose-grounded 3D reconstruction, and it's a huge deal for applications like robotics and augmented reality, where understanding both an object's shape and its orientation is critical. Previous methods often struggled, either focusing only on the 3D shape or only on the camera pose, but rarely doing both well together in a unified way. CUPID solves this by treating the problem differently, as a generative task. It essentially learns the idea of what thousands of 3D objects look like from all angles. The system works in a clever two-step process. First, it makes a rough, coarse model of the object's shape and estimates the camera's viewpoint. Then, in the second stage, it uses that camera pose information to go back to the original image and meticulously pull out fine-grained details and textures. This pose-aligned refinement is the secret sauce that ensures the final 3D model is not just a plausible guess, but is texturally and geometrically faithful to the input photo. And the results speak for themselves. When compared side by side with other state-of-the-art methods, CUPID's reconstructions are consistently sharper and more accurate. While other models might produce blurry results or get details wrong, CUPID preserves fine textures and complex geometry. The numbers back this up, with the researchers reporting a significant improvement in common metrics for both geometric accuracy and visual quality. For instance, when they render an image from their 3D model and compare it to the original input photo, CUPID's version is a much closer match than its competitors. The framework is also powerful enough to tackle entire scenes with multiple objects. It can identify each object in a photo, reconstruct them all individually, and then reassemble them correctly in a shared 3D space. What's also fascinating is its generative capability for unseen parts. For the back of an object it can't see, it doesn't just make one guess. It can generate several different, plausible completions, showing a true understanding of object structure. So, to recap, the researchers have created CUPID, a unified system that generates a high-quality 3D model and its camera pose from a single 2D image. It achieves state-of-the-art results by using a two-stage process that first gets a rough estimate and then refines it using pixel-perfect information aligned with the estimated pose. The implications for the future are huge. This could revolutionize how we create 3D assets for games and movies, enable more capable robots that can understand and interact with their environment, and power the next generation of augmented reality experiences. It represents a major leap forward in getting AI to see the world less like a flat picture and more like we do, a world of three-dimensional objects. Thanks for watching Summarize Science.